Our environment is one of the most important predictors of our success, isn't it? So when Kingsley says, surround myself with people who will hold me accountable to make sure that I'm playing my game at the level that I need to be playing my game, it's one of the reasons that we keep coming back to FSA, right? Because when you put yourself in an environment with others who are really working towards the same types of goals that you are, this is exactly the kind of crowd that will pull you forward rather than hold you back. I was going to say it's totally a trick question, but you're absolutely right. You got to be there. That's the number one strategy to make meaningful connections. You got to get here. That's the number one. And then number two, how do you work it? How do you get intentional? Number three, how do you be of service? Darren Hardy, who's the publisher of Success Magazine, this is a guy who is literally responsible for interviewing some of the just most powerful, influential, successful people in this world today. And when he did a survey of the best and said, what's the number one thing that you can attribute your success to? There was one answer that he heard most often from the most successful people. And when I'm sitting there trying to guess, are you all right now trying to guess what that is? The number one thing that they had in common was learn what to say no to. And actually say no, by the way. And the minute that you get in motion toward that goal, you are the definition of success. It's every action that you take, and the more actions, the more momentum, the more consistency that you have moving toward that big goal, the more you feel successful. I know when you're here in the moment, you remember how awesome these meetings are, and yet, are you really making that commitment to put yourself in the environment? Remember the B part, the belief part of the formula is so critical. And the belief part has to do, how do you change your beliefs? Well, how you change your beliefs is what you pour into your mind, what you consciously choose to take into your mind. And if you're not filtering and choosing the right kinds of things to pour into your subconscious, guess what's going to be there? Sometimes not so good. So putting yourself in an environment like this, it's like a kickstart, right? It's like a recharge once a month, where you get to the point where you're remembering and you're reminding yourself why you committed to do these things in the first place.